again. How are you guys doing? I'm doing awesome. Do you see these curls? Don't you want these curls? You can flip these curls. So I'm going to show you in this tutorial how to get these curls. Nice, fluffy, voluminous, soft, luscious, shiny curls for the summertime. Spring is here, you guys. It's the first day of spring, I believe, today. So, it's time for a switch up. Time for a change. You right there? Time for a change. Know you want these curls, so stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I got these curls, and you can dance all about like that. First, let's go over the materials, of course. So of course you need a Denman brush. Mine's modified with a few bristles missing. You can get some mousse. I got mine by the Shine Polish. A couple of clips, maybe 4 or 5 clips. And perm rods, of course. I have not one but 2 sizes. I'll show you what those are for in a second. Let's get started. So here we are, days into a raggedy old stretched out, twist out, braid out. I've been wearing it in a top bun, pineappling it, whatever. It's getting ratty tatty. Look at that, stuck in a headband, nasty. Okay, so throw that to the side. Oh, be sure to take off the rings. We don't want to snag our precious strands, so shake it out. As you can see, my hair is pretty molded to the top of my head, so I'm going to go ahead and what is that? A bobby pin, of course. So go ahead and find any unnecessary things in your head. I always get bobbies stuck in my hair. Anyway, split your hair down the middle so you have a left and a right. And we're going to start on our left side. On the left side, we're going to split it from the front to back. So we have a front section and a back section. In that back section, we are also going to split it in half. You guys can tell I like splitting stuff in half. It just makes things more smooth and easy to work with, more organized. Let's be organized. It's easier than natural life. So once we split that section in half, I'm gonna do what? Guess what? Split it again. Go ahead and split that section, not in half. We're gonna actually split it in thirds. So I'm gonna just take out a nice small section. Make sure your sections are petite. We don't want to have them too small, but we don't want to have large fat sections either. We want a nice curl. So go ahead and grab your mousse. Pour a nice amount in your hand. Go ahead and saturate your hair with the mousse. Make sure that you work it from roots to ends because we want to have a nice stretched spiral curl. We don't want to have, shrinkage in the roots and, our curl all stretched out, and we want to have nice curls. So just make sure it's nicely coated all over. Go ahead and start in the middle of the rod, curl it all the way up to your scalp. Make sure that it's all the way up there because we want it nice and taut. Secure it. Make sure that it looks good and smooth. Yep, it looks pretty good. I'm satisfied. So let's unclip the rest of that hair, and we're gonna keep it going. So we're going to split that last section into 2. Clip the rest away, and let's get working on that last section. So again, get your mousse, get a nice healthy serving of that mousse in there. Spread it in your hands. I'm tired already. You guys see that? Shame. Spread it, saturate it in your hair from roots to tip. Work it in there, and also I'm using my thumbs. I don't know if you guys can notice, but I'm pursing my thumbs throughout my strands just to kind of detangle, make sure there's not any obvious knots in my hair. This will also cause for a nice smooth curl, which is our goal. So once you kind of work it in there enough, grab your perm rod. I'm grabbing another large green one here. I like to use the larger ones on the perimeter, smaller ones in the middle. Start in the middle of your strand. Go ahead and curl it. It doesn't even matter which direction you curl it. I'm just kind of doing whatever natural for me, making sure that it's nice and rolled up tight to my scalp. Not too tight, you don't hurt yourself, but make sure that it's, you know, nice and secure in there. We don't want it kind of, you know, flapping around and stuff. We want a nice curl. So once you're happy with it, go ahead, take down the next section. That will make number 3. And you know the drill. Get that mousse, girl. Get that mousse. Now here you see that I'm using a smaller pink one. I'm also making sure that my ends are kind of rolled in there. We don't want our ends to be scraggly and curled up. We want that nice, straight, smooth, slick look. That's also where the Denman brush comes into play. You can kind of brush out your ends. Go ahead and work that mousse in, and here my ends weren't really being obedient, so I had to kind of give them a quick brush. Work it in a little bit more. Grab my roller. I'm grabbing a large one here since it's going to be on the out perimeter of my head, securing it. Last one. And there we go. Whew. Girl. So now here's the time to kind of check your work. Make sure everything is tight and slick and the ends are nice and tucked in there. This one, my ends weren't really tucked in, so I had to kind of take it out, kind of see what was going on, give it a quick brush with the Denman, and at this point I still wasn't satisfied, so I actually grabbed a little bit more mousse and kind of worked it into the hair, because by this time the mousse had kind of already set, and I just kind of needed to rework it. So go ahead and just kind of fix any of the pieces that you're not satisfied with, or you know, you just want it to be better. We want it to be better, okay? If you're doing this at night, I would grab a shower cap, plastic cap, and then grab your bonnet and head off to bed. But this is the daytime for me. I'm not going to sleep, so I'm grabbing this wonderful dryer. Oh, I love you, dryer. I love you so much. So under this dryer, I'm actually going to sit under here for 2 hours just to make sure that these babies are set. And I probably should have taken off that shower cap, but I didn't. So I'm going to pay for it later. You'll see. Go ahead and grab something to keep you preoccupied. Kindle, read a book, get a snack, just chill out, because you'll be sitting there for 2 hours. By this time, I couldn't sit still. I've only been in the dryer for like an hour and a half. Decided to take a shower, came back 2 hours later. Was too excited to take out these rods. But you guys, don't be too excited. Don't be like me, okay? Be better. Finding that the curls are still kind of wet, and who's sad? I'm sad. So, you know, back under the dryer, I went, watched a little Netflix, chilled out for a little bit, stayed in there for an hour, without the shower cap, mind you. Now it's time to take them out. I'm gonna go ahead and take them all out. Now when you're taking them out, be careful, because the mousse kind of gets a little sticky, kind of, you know, just kind of gets stuck together. So be gentle with your curls. Just be slow in taking them out. You don't want to snag a strand, or, you know, you don't want to do that. You just don't. So be easy. And here we are. The last rod is out, and let's check you out, girl. Shake it. Let's observe the curl. Look at that. Look at that. Look how just nice and spiraled they are. Let's check the bounciness of them. I love when the curls are just so nice and bouncy. They snap back. We don't want droopy curls. So let's start over there. That looks like a good curl to start with. So what we're gonna do, what I like to do, is take a curl, split it in half, and then split each half in half. Here we are back with the halves. It just helps me kind of, you know, look at that. One curl and it's separated. The more you separate, the fluffier your hair will be. I like nice, messy, well, I guess nice and messy doesn't really go together, but I like big, messy, voluminous, you know, wild curls. I like them untamed. So I like to kind of try to be gentle with them, but then again, I'm not trying to keep them perfect either. So, you know, I like to pull on them, separate them, and throw them. Here we go. Throw them to the back. One half done. Let's work on the other half. So here we are just about done. We still have more fluffing to do. I still have more fluffing to do. I like to kind of just pull on the ends and flip my head over, brush them forward, brush them to the side, brush them to the other side, pull on them some more. Just kind of, you know, do whatever you feel. If you're going for that crazy look like I am, I just want a bunch of messy, tousled curls all over my head. I'm pulling, I'm separating, and I'm tossing, and I'm shaking. There we go. But I mean, this is pretty much it. The next day will be bigger and messier and fuller, so I'm just gonna leave it like that tonight. And I'm pretty much done, you guys. Let me know how you like this look. Let me know how you maybe do your perm rods. Give it a try. Leave a comment below. Thumbs up if you like this tutorial. Kisses for you. Catch you guys later. Be sure to check out my Pinterest page. I am a pinner lover. Talk to you guys later. Love y'all.